I dislike ATMs. I know what you're probably thinking, Hazmat. If you dislike ATMs, then how do you store your money? And I'll get to that in a second, but first I want to explain why I dislike ATMs. If you take a quick look on the map, the first thing you're going to notice is there are a lot of locations. If you look closely, you'll notice no ATMs are labeled on the map. How am I supposed to find an ATM to use if I can't see it on the map? Now, I am standing right next to one, so obviously I kind of know where the ATMs are in general. The other issue I've got with ATMs is looking at this thing, I can't tell that this is an ATM unless I'm looking at the F menu and I hit access and I realize, oh, this is an ATM. It's not marked in any way. If I'm just looking at this, I can't say for certain this is an ATM. I mean, I know this is what an ATM looks like. There's also one in the bank that's actually labeled as ATM. Why, Isaac? That's uncalled for. Okay, do you care? Okay, you don't care. There's one in the bank that actually has the words ATM above it, and I feel like that would be a good addition in terms of actually marking the ATMs. And then as for on the map, I feel like if you actually put maybe miniature icons for the ATMs, because they're not a huge deal, but it would be nice to see them on the map. Also, I think, okay, so if I just attack this guy for literally no reason, right? If I now go and try to access the ATM, criminal activity, account locked. So I can't even access the ATM if I've got any stars, which, if I'm trying to quickly deposit money, odds are it's ill-gotten. And if I can't put it in the ATM, then how am I supposed to store my money? You know, because the cops are alright in this game. You'll die once in a while. So, if you die, you're gonna lose all your money, or at least a good chunk of it, and because you can't use the ATM, where are you supposed to store your money? My solution is the garage. Or garage, I don't, whatever, how you pronounce it doesn't really matter. I store all my money in a safe. I feel like this is a much better way to store your money than putting it in an ATM, because, well, I don't know if you earn interest or anything like that in this game. I really don't know. If you do, somebody tell me, because I guess that would be an advantage. However, as far as I know, you don't, and it's just easier to save your money in here. Now, granted, if you want to save it in a buyable location, like the garage, or, okay, they're not marked because I'm in the garage now, but either way, you know, like an apartment or the garage, you actually have to buy it, and if you don't have enough money to buy it, I guess temporarily saving some money in an ATM is probably your best option, but in the end, you do want to end up going to one of these buyable locations, throwing down a safe or a storage crate or really anything that you could store stuff in, and putting some money in there, because, I mean, if you're going to go commit crimes and make money off of it, how are you going to store it in the ATM if you can't even access it, you know? Okay, so this is definitely a nitpick, but I'm just not a huge fan of this ATM interface in general. I wish there was like a deposit all button or like a withdraw all button, because it is just kind of annoying to have to input the numbers yourself. But once again, this is just a nitpick. This isn't like a huge issue. All the other things I mentioned are definitely way more important. Alright, well, those are my problems with the ATMs in Broke Protocol. If you guys have anything else that you guys dislike about the ATMs, put it in the comments below. If you guys think I'm wrong and you actually like them, put that down there as well. I'd love to hear from you. However, that's all I've got today, so Hazmat out.